Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today, without any intro, anything at all, I just want to talk to you guys about how to get rid of depression. It is something very serious. It is something so many of my followers ask me almost on a daily basis. It's also something I have faced myself in the past, and I somehow managed and struggled to get out of that state. It took some time, but there are certain steps that you can take that will really help you get out of your depression the soonest possible. And no, you don't really need to always just see a psychiatrist, and if you can't, feel helpless about it. No, there are certain things that you can do yourself in order to feel better for yourself, in order to kind of step out of it easy. And it's not that hard as you think. However, if depression does get severe, yes, you have to have professional help, otherwise there is nobody who's able to help you. However, there is something called self-help, and you can do that without any professional help. That's like the first step where you can actually start from. You can begin that process literally from today, right now, right after this video. Now, I am not a professional, I'm not an expert, let me just say that first of all. However, I have experienced it, I see it every day. I have been surrounded by people who have it. My followers, so many problems. I also run a Facebook group where we actually discuss women problems, and so many women face depression, and we discuss and help out each other. If you guys are not a part of that group, make sure you follow that. The link will be in the description of this video where you can join our Facebook group. We teach things to each other, and we also do talk about depression a lot. So I know what I'm talking about when I'm telling you this. There is one thing called the mirror talk. Now, I don't know if that is really like a therapy that maybe professionals use. I am not sure. However, it really works like magic. I have used that myself. I have recommended this technique to so many of my followers and even some of my clients to do this, and it has helped them so much. It also is one of the secrets that so many celebrities use, that so many people who you see in really big positions in their life, even they use this technique. And it's just the mirror talk. All I want you to do, sit in front of a mirror right now and ask yourself as many questions as you like. Ask yourself, why are you sad? What just happened? You need to ask yourself so many questions that might seem dumb to you, like, I know, why am I even asking this to myself? Like, I know this already. No. Guys, when you go to a psychologist or even a psychiatrist, what happens? What actually happens? You guys sit down in front of each other and have like a one-to-one session, right? That's exactly what goes down there. They ask you a lot of questions that you're supposed to answer to. Yeah, they might put you on medication later after the session or whatever, which actually is not even a good thing. Like, going on antidepressants is like the last thing that you want to do, all right? So start from a mirror talk. Instead of sitting with anybody else, sit down with yourself, because I truly understand some people cannot really afford these expensive therapies, and so they just sit home and think, okay, there's never going to be any solution, and they stay stuck in this position and in this depressive state for such a long time because they just think there is no solution. One, they can't afford a psychiatrist probably, which back in the days even I couldn't. Or second, there is nobody around them who can even understand them or help them, because what happens around us most of the time is we tell people, I'm sad, I'm depressed, I have anxiety. What everybody says to us is kind of crazy. It's like, come on, get over it. Go have a life. Go have a job. Do this. Go out. Put some makeup on. This is what we are told most of the time. Does it really help cure depression? Not really. It doesn't at all. It doesn't do anything good for that. It keeps you there. Yes, you might be able to distract yourself for a few hours, but you come back to the same position by the end of the day. It's the same damn crap every day, and this keeps repeating itself every day. You try to distract yourself every day, but you come back to it every day as well. How do you get out of it? You need a solution for that, right? So here's the steps. Sit in front of a mirror, as I said. Ask yourself as dumbest of questions that you can ask yourself. Like, really, just even take a paper and pen if that helps. Ask yourself, okay, what is going on in your life right now? that is causing you so much anxiety or depression or this sadness or the hollowness within yourself? What is it? Have you failed at business? Have you failed at a relationship probably? Has somebody cheated on you? Has somebody betrayed you? Did you lose a family member? Has somebody passed away? Did you have a huge loss? Any type of loss? Did you fail at education or maybe at your career? Or do you have social pressure that everybody's making you feel like probably you have to get married, or maybe that you're not doing so good for your family, or maybe you're not doing good for your age? Is it that social pressure that you're feeling? Or do you have financial pressure? Are you not able to take care of your finances? Are you broke? Have you lost everything? Or are you not able to take care of your family as you thought you should be able to? What happened? Just sit down, ask yourself each and every question. When it comes to every aspect of your life, talk to yourself about your career. Talk to yourself about your relationships. Talk to yourself about education and if you're happy with that level or not. Talk to yourself about what you're doing in your life right now. If it's helping you, getting better, developing yourself, improving yourself, just ask yourself these questions and answer these questions to yourself. And you have to lock up yourself in a room and speak up loud. Don't be shy about this. I know, listening to this, it might sound like, oh my God, this is so crazy. Like, if people see me talking to myself in front of a mirror, it might sound like I'm stupid. I know it's gonna feel really weird and awkward, but trust me, when you start this technique and you do that over and over again, you will meet yourself. Meeting other people, going outside the house every day, making new friends, putting yourself in strange situations and meeting strange people, guys, it's not gonna help. What helps is when you really, truly meet your own self. Meet yourself. And when do you meet yourself? I'm telling you, if you are in depression right now, this is the best time, best ever time in your life, where you will actually get to know yourself, where you will actually meet yourself, your own person. Like, you will meet yourself. I don't even know how to put that in words, but you're gonna meet your own self for the first time in your life if you haven't done this before. So this is such a good chance for you to be able to get to know yourself more, really have a grasp on your own reality like you never had before. And once you have that, only then you'll be able to kind of like move your life around, you know. Only then you'll be able to like grab a direction and like say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna move there now. I know everything, I'm done, okay, fine, I get it, let's go this, let's do this, let's go here, that's what I'm supposed to do. You will end up finding out your true purpose in life. So use this as an advantage. You need to ask yourself every sort of question, like whatever comes in your mind. All right, like for example, like, okay, fine, Esha, what do you think? Are you happy with your education? Yes, no, yes, okay, fine. Next, Esha, are you happy with your skills? Do you think you are good as a woman? Do you think you're a great friend? Do you think you're a great daughter? Yes or no? Okay, no, I lack hair. Okay, fine. You know what? Let's fix this. Let's try and become a better daughter. Maybe that's gonna make you feel better. Let's try and become a bit more charitable. That's gonna make you feel better, right? Figure out everything that you think you're lacking, because guess what? I know. People say depression is an illness. Yes, of course it is. Yes, it is a very serious illness. But there is something that usually causes depression. Most of the time, yes, it might be vitamin D deficiency and all of that crap. Especially when you're living in the UK, you're really prone to get depression very quicker than in any other country. That's just a fact. But your diet plays a role moving you towards depression. Your thoughts play a big role. The weather plays a big role, yes. If you have any sort of vitamin deficiency, that plays a big role. But everything around you, your finances, your thoughts, your social issues, the people you have around you, guys, every single aspect of life contributes towards depression also. And if that is your reason for your depression, guess what you need to fix? Everything around you. How does that start? Once you get to know everything. How will you know that? When you meet yourself halfway. Actually, not even halfway. You need to meet yourself fully. And you can only do that when you lock yourself in a room, sit in front of a full-ass mirror, and you ask yourself, okay, what is going on with me? What have I failed at that is making me feel so empty? What have I not done right that is making me feel so guilty? What have I been missing out on that is making me feel regretful? What have I done bad to someone that is coming back for me in this way? Think about everything. If you have done somebody wrong, you can fix it. Not a big deal. If you have lost something, heal yourself. You need time. You need meditation. You need yoga. You need everything to heal yourself and to fix yourself. But you will only be able to find a solution when you know what the problem really is with you. Because you see, so many people are trying to just distract themselves. They're running away from it. They're like going out here and there, doing this and doing that. It's not really curing the depression. It's just like a few hours of distraction, but then you get back to the same position at the end of the day, and that's not gonna help, right? So you need to start by helping yourself first. Yes, psychiatrists help, yes, medication helps, but why even let yourself get to that point when it's not even severe and it has just started, or you think it's mild depression? You can help yourself so much if you only have the willpower to help yourself. Read books, read self-help books. That is going to help you so much get rid of a depression. You know, watch videos that will help you, you know, get out of depression. Just try to make yourself as much happy as possible and try to keep on working to improve this condition of yours. You have to work on that. Only then you'll be able to get rid of it completely. Otherwise, remember, depression is such a well that once you dwell into it, it gets bigger and deeper and deeper. You're only gonna get worse, you know? So as soon as you think you started, help yourself. Grab some books, grab some pen and paper, sit in front of that big ass mirror of yours, and then just talk to yourself and figure out what's not right in your life right now. You will get to know so much about yourself. You will get to know so much about life itself. You will get so many lessons out of this state that you're in right now. I'm not even kidding you. And 2 years from now, 3 years from now, maybe probably even a few months from now, you're gonna be so happy that you kind of, you know, put yourself into this self-help kind of a journey, and it helped you so much improve your state, develop yourself as a human being, fix so many things in your life. You are only going to get better and better, but it's only possible if you really start helping yourself right now. So this mirror talk, I don't know if that's a thing. If you are doing this already, if you have figured this thing out for yourself, you know what, awesome. I remember I even asked one of my friends who is a psychiatrist that, you know, does it really help when you talk to yourself in a mirror? Because I remember I used to do it a lot and it really used to help me. And they actually was kind of like, yeah, it helps. You should sometimes, like, you know, appreciate yourself in the mirror and, like, you know, pat yourself in the mirror if you've done something amazing, like be like, yes, you know, like you have to do that for yourself. And they actually said, no, it's not psycho at all, it's actually quite normal to do that. So I was like, okay, fine, then probably many people do that already. I'm not sure if anybody of you does that already, because I don't want to sound crazy over here. If anybody does that already, let me know in the comments below. If you're a psychiatrist watching this, let us know what more people can do. You know, you know, whatever you tell us in the comment section below, of course people read that and it really helps the whole community. It's going to be so helpful for all of us. And however, from my own personal experience, I can only tell you guys, this helped me so much, and I managed to get out of it kind of almost without any psychiatrist, which I think if I had gone to a psychiatrist, yes, it could have been a bit quicker, because I started my self-help journey kind of quite late. I guess I should have done it quite earlier on, but again, I did not have the guidance, I did not have any idea. Even if I was saying anything to anyone, like, nobody was understanding. I was losing friends, I was losing at business, I was losing everything, because I was just not able to grasp what is going on with me. Like, I have become this miserable person, which is such a loner, like such a sad person, like so low life, like what is going on, you know? And nobody was able to understand. Nobody. And if you don't understand this for yourself, nobody else will help, because nobody knows about it as much. You're really lucky if you have people around you that will be able to, like, give you some sort of guidance. But guess what? Most of us really don't even have it. And especially being a brown girl, I'm telling you, I'm sure if you're brown watching this, you can relate. We just tell each other, go wash some dishes in the kitchen. Or if it's a man, we just tell him, you know what, go make some money, go out, you'll be fine. This is what we do to each other. We don't really, like, sit down and give some guidance and tell you, hey, you know what, I think you need a psychiatrist, or I think that you need to fix yourself or get a grasp on yourself, like what is going on with you. You need some guidance, you need some help. Maybe read these books, maybe go watch these videos, maybe go watch Tony Robbins, for example. That really helps. Maybe enroll yourself in this program that's going to help you. Maybe do some yoga or meditation. We don't tell this to each other because we are not aware as much, you know. And I hope one day everybody will be aware, where they take mental health more seriously, because for now I feel like, yes, we are getting more aware, no doubt about that, but mostly nobody is. Nobody tells you that. People ignore it as if it's nothing. People ignore it as if it's something non-existent. Like, what are you talking about? It sounds funny. Like, what are you on about? This is how people act, you know, and that is not right. If you have anybody around you that like wants to sleep all day, that just doesn't have a purpose in life anymore, that just doesn't know where they're headed anymore, like they have no idea, they're so confused, they're sad day in, night out, they just don't know what to tell you, they want to not talk to anybody anymore. If you have anybody like that around you, please guide them and help them. If you're listening to this, like, they need help, and they need you to tell them that they need help, because sometimes you yourself might not even be able to kind of know what's going on with me, like what do I do, where am I even going, like what is going on with me. You kind of get into this rut where you're like, you want to get out of it because you don't know what it is, but you stay stuck thinking what it is for such a long time that the situation already is getting bigger and bigger and worse for you. You spending so much time trying to, like, what is it going on, like, am I okay, like, you get into that rut and you just keep thinking. You just, before you even figure out how to get out of it, you're like so deep into it already, you know. And it's sad to see that, it really is. So that is why I really wanted to give you guys like this one technique, which I hope really helps. If you start that, if you are already, awesome. If you haven't yet, you know what, just guys, just try it. Do this for a few days and just keep a check on your progress. You're gonna progress so much, it's a promise. You guys gonna love the results. Like, you know, one by one you will start making yourself feel happier. Like, you will be able to crack jokes with yourself in the mirror as well, and that is that point where you want to get. Like, you're not sad anymore seeing yourself, now you're like able to crack jokes on your own condition. That's when you know that, okay, I think I'm getting better, you know. So guys, do that, you know. Ask yourself as many questions as possible and answer them for yourself. Because one more thing, every time you go to a psychiatrist and when they ask you a lot of questions, which obviously they do, this is how the sessions go anyway, who is answering the questions? It's you yourself, nobody else. They're not even telling you what to do anyway. They're there to kind of like question you so that you get to know yourself better. This is usually how those sessions mainly go, right? And you pay so much for those sessions, I know. So many people I know have done that also. You end up paying so much. Why don't you try doing it for yourself right now? Maybe it could help you so much as well, right? It's just like a self-help technique. Try it. If it doesn't work, no problem. Go to a psychiatrist. Invest in that. Why not? However, do start with this one trick. Whenever you're sitting with a psychiatrist, you need to notice that you are answering all the questions yourself. And the psychiatrist is even going to tell you, yeah, you just answered that. Yeah, you know what's going on. So what do you think is the solution? So what do you think you want to do next? Like, all the answers are coming from you, from within you. You already know the answers. So instead of sitting in front of somebody else and paying them hundreds of dollars and pounds, why not answer yourself, like question yourself and answer yourself in front of a mirror? It's gonna help you so much. Try this technique out, guys. I hope this video helps you. I really hope so. If you guys want to see more of maybe the depression series, let's call that, maybe let me know. Make sure you do subscribe to my channel. I do push out videos almost every week, twice a week, actually thrice a week. And this is obviously one of the topics that I really wanted to also talk about, because I love talking about these things that I know I have faced and I know many people around me face as well. So I think I'm kind of passionate about this, you know, depression thing, because I've felt it quite deep in the past as well. And if you are, I totally feel you, and just know that you're not alone. There's so many people who have the same state. Just try to improve this, try to work on yourself, try to help yourself first of all. Help yourself. If you don't help yourself, nobody's able to help you. Whether you're a guy or a girl, help yourself. Even if you're a grown man, grown women, these stages, these conditions, these illnesses come to everybody. It doesn't really have to be a certain age or a gender. No, it's for everyone. And this technique will also help you if you are, by the way, going through a midlife crisis. So good luck with everything. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself. Bye.